Have you ever wondered how Japanese students manage to absorb so much information with such precision and efficiency? It's not magic, it's method. And in this video, we're going to unlock that method and adapt it into what I call easy mode, a simplified, smart, and brutally effective version of their study system. Let's begin with what most people get wrong. Learning is not about doing more, it's about doing better. Japanese students don't rely on motivation. They rely on systems. From a very early age, they're taught discipline, time blocking, and purposeful repetition. But beneath that cultural layer lies a set of universal principles anyone can adopt. First, active recall. They don't just read, they test themselves constantly. After reading a passage, they close the book and try to write or explain it from memory. That act alone triples retention. Second, spaced repetition. Instead of cramming everything in one night, they review material on a schedule. Day 1, Day 3, Day 7, Day 14. Each review strengthens memory like a muscle. Third, environmental optimization. Japanese students design distraction-free zones. Study tables have no clutter, phones are out of sight, and the only thing on the desk is what needs to be learned. You can replicate this by having a minimal, clean workspace and enforcing a zero notification rule. Fourth, Pomodoro technique, 25 minutes of focused work, followed by a 5-minute break. But they don't just relax during the break, they either review mentally or do light physical activity to reset their brain. And the fifth, purposeful note-taking. They rewrite notes, not to copy, but to reframe. Each rewrite is a transformation. Messy to clean, complex to simple, scattered to structured. Japanese students often use visual mapping, arrows, boxes, diagrams, which forces the brain to organize. Want to go next level? Combine these techniques with what I call the loop of mastery. Input, recall, test, correct, repeat. Let me explain. You start by taking a small input, say 1 page. You then recall it without looking. You test yourself with a question. If you're wrong, correct it and repeat. It seems slow, but this loop builds speed. Why? Because what's remembered doesn't need to be relearned. Most students spend 80% of their time rereading instead of retaining. Japanese learning flips that. They focus on retention first, then speed follows naturally. Let's talk about mindset. Japanese culture emphasizes kaizen, continuous improvement. You're not supposed to be perfect. You're supposed to improve every day, even by 1%. That mindset removes pressure and replaces it with consistency. It's how students study for hours without burning out, because it's not about instant success, it's about stacking small wins. And then there's the concept of gambaru. Do your best, even if it's hard. That mental grit builds emotional endurance. You don't need to be Japanese to adopt that. You just need to stop waiting for motivation and start moving through resistance. Want to make this easy mode? Here's how. Start with a 90-minute morning block. First 25 minutes, read. Next 25 minutes, recall and write from memory. Next 25, test yourself. Final 15, correct mistakes. Done. That's 1 full cycle. Add just 2 more of these in your day, and you'll outperform students who spend 8 hours rereading blindly. Use tools like Anki for spaced repetition, Notion for clean note systems, and the Forest app to lock your phone and protect focus. Bonus. At the end of each day, do a 5-minute review. Ask yourself, what did I learn today and what needs fixing? That question alone sets up tomorrow's success. Japanese students don't wait to feel smart. They build their intelligence through systems. You can too. But here's the truth. If you only take inspiration and don't take action, nothing changes. So stop scrolling. Block 90 minutes. Begin your first loop. And watch what happens after 7 days of applying this system. You'll not only learn faster, you'll transform how you think, how you retain, and how deeply you master. You won't just be a student, you'll become a machine. Welcome to Easy Mode.